Good afternoon. Look at this. Shreds from a strip shredder. If I wished, I could put these pieces of paper from the shredder back together into the piece of paper they used to be, and then I would be able to read it. Identity thieves can do the same. That's why strip shredders offer the least amount of protection against identity theft. According to spendonlife.com, quote, 1 in every 10 U.S. consumers has already been victimized by identity theft. And identity theft is a real problem. Identity theft may be a problem, but I'm soon going to show you a shredding service that will eliminate some of your worries about it. Identity theft is a big problem. Every year, according to identitytheft.info, 15 million Americans have their identities stolen each year, costing $50 billion. That means that approximately 7% of Americans have their identities stolen each year, and the cost per person when they get stolen anyway is $3,500. Costs someone $3,500 whenever their identity gets stolen. According to IDTheftFirstAid.com, they can take a victim 500 hours to repair the problem of identity theft. 3 years ago, the average was only 175 hours of time. As you can see, the average time used to correct identity theft is on the rise, and you cannot afford to not be shredding your papers. I'm starting a service called Max Shred. You can hire me to shred your old documents and papers. Here are some good reasons why it's better for me to shred your papers than for you to shred them yourself. First, you may have a bad shredder, such as a strip shredder, and as I have illustrated already, they are bad shredders to use. According to identity theft expert Paul Stevens, don't use strip shredders. Use diamond cut, cross cut, or confetti cut shredders instead, because those are the 3 types that make it very hard to put the pieces of paper from a shredder back together. Strip cut shredders, on the other hand, quote, if you use strip cut shredders, which are the cheapest, they are almost useless. Another good reason you should let me shred your papers is because you could have a buildup. Even if you do have a good shredder, you could be surprised at the time that it will take you to shred everything. I shredded 12 pounds of paper for my grandpa last year, and it took me about 3 hours to do it. The last reason you should buy from me is because my shredder has good features. It cuts paper to approximately 2 by 6 millimeters. It cuts up cards and CDs, and my base price is $1 per pound. I will charge an extra charge to take it to your house, and the extra charge will depend on how far away your house is from mine. I will now demonstrate the shredder. Paper, cards, and CD. Paper, cards, and CD. Here's the card. Here's the CD. And here's the paper. Now this is one of the smallest cuts I have ever seen. Look at that. Look at this. That's for the paper. The card's cut to about this size. And the CD cuts to about that size. So now you want to know one of the ways to protect yourself against identity theft. You will not have to worry about identity theft. You will have to worry about identity theft less if you let me shred your papers. So hire me and never worry about identity theft again.